This is music, and this is an infectiously groovy first impressions video. Welcome to another first impressions video. In these videos, I share with you my first impressions of the many blind buys I've picked up lately. This is going to be a short one, I think, because I only have 4 CDs to talk about this time around. Starting out with some straight up thrash metal, Awaiting Evil by Hatchet. Yeah, straight up thrash metal. Quite aggressive, cool guitar riffs, pretty decent vocals too, actually. The style is quite interesting. It's somewhere in between Testament and Slayer. So it has the Slayer aggression, but kind of the more, I guess, finesse of Testament, and it works pretty well, actually. Quite enjoyable. If you like thrash metal, this is worth checking out, that's for sure. So there you go, Hatchet. Now you have this one here, Mas Borracho by Infectious Grooves. Mike Muir, one of Mike Muir's many projects. He's probably best known for Suicidal Tendencies. So this is a straight up funk rock album, and some people might even question the rock part. Some of the other Infectious Grooves releases are a bit heavier, but this is straight up funky stuff all the way through. Great bass work. That is the highlight of this entire release, in my opinion. Popping bass, slapping bass, strings being pulled, all the good funky stuff, some great bass lines throughout. And then you have some pretty cool, just funky guitar on top. And of course, Mike Muir's unique vocals. So, pretty enjoyable. This did take me back to the 90s when I would listen to quite a lot of funk rock and funk metal. I've always liked funky music, especially if it's like funk rock. And I'm probably one of the few people now that I kind of didn't have a problem with thrash metal going a little bit funky back in the 90s. But yeah, back to this one. Great, classy, funk rock. There's also an entire EP as the bonus tracks. It's the Pneumonia EP with some other Mike Mirror project songs, so Suicidal Tendencies, Psycho Myco, some other stuff, and they're pretty good too. But yeah, very enjoyable. Now this one here, the Ferryman's End by Izegrim, whatever. Um, Death, Thrash, maybe even Melodeath. Um, quite quite thrashy music, that's for sure. The vocals are you're kind of inspired, I think, by Jeff Walker, so they're a little bit more Melodeathy, and the overall style might be Melodeath, but to me, Melodeath and thrash metal, they're not all that different, or at least, I would say Melodeath is a kind of thrash metal more than it's a kind of death metal, but that's just my opinion. But this is a great album, really aggressive, great riffs, pretty cool guitar solos as well, and nice Jeff Walker-esque vocals. So if this is indeed Melodeath or melodic death metal or whatever you want to call that genre, it's the style that is not watered down. So that's pretty cool. So yeah, if you like thrash metal, check this one out. Or if you like melodic death metal, check this one out too. Uh, or if you like death thrash, whatever. Good stuff. Really enjoyed this. And up last, Radio On by Lee Aaron. So this is kind of more of a hard rock album than anything else. Even with some ballads and stuff, which they're actually not bad. The ballads that are on here, there's some pretty cool, really groovy songs on here, but there's also a bit of lackluster material on here too, if I'm being completely honest. It's quite bluesy, and Lee Aaron's voice, it's not super powerful. It's a slightly husky and very bluesy, but there are some good songs on here for sure. It is enjoyable. But it's, don't expect it to be like her early output from back in the 80s. But yeah, not bad, that's for sure. Um, so there you go. Yeah, just four first impressions this time around. It's probably best if you check them out on your own and see if you like them or not. For now, thanks for watching.